iAccess Radio presents Give It Life, the artist platform, hosted by Morgan Flowerchild, vocals by Jamel, and DJ SUPERSTONE. Tonight's episode is sponsored by Voice to Life Tea. Some content may not be suitable for children. Parental guidance advised.
Give it life. Yeah. It's focused by Jamel, Morgan Flowerchild. We're grinding, we're shining, handling our business. Hustle never ends. We're giving you that synergy. Lights, camera, action. Give it life. Give it life. Tune in, let's go, let's go. Give it life. Give it life. Give it life. Give it life.
That joint, that joint made me want to go like this. Ooh. Ah. Ooh.
So
I don't know why. That song is so dope, yo. The way you wrote that melody.
so crazy, right?
Crazy.
Crazy,
That's
kid.
crazy. Yay. We're here, guys.
You know that's Perion.
Huh?
You know that's Perion, 76.
Perion did that track. Perion, y'all.
Perion.
Perion. How was everybody's week? How was your week, DJ SUPERSTONE?
Down.
My week was good. A few back pains, but I managed through it.
Oh,
We facing another Monday.
I'm sorry.
It's
Okay.
all right.
You got through it,
Yesterday
right?
was kind of rough, but hey, the check engine light come on when you reach a certain age.
Yes,
It really does. It really
Yo,
does.
that's hilarious.
Yes.
Jamel, you was okay? How was it? How was your week? You had a big week.
Huge.
Yes, you did.
Very, very
Yeah.
huge. And it's literally overwhelming. As you can see right now, it's so overwhelming to me. When you're doing a lot of this stuff on your own, you're doing it on your own. You know, you're spending, you're promoing, you got promo people, but you're paying them. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of, this shit is a lot of work. But now so I'll let y'all know about all the other stuff that's going on.
Tonight, Give It Life platform is about Jamel, vocals by Jamel, the brand. We're going to get into how you monetize your genius. How do you take what's going on the end, all of the stress, all the trials and tribulations, and monetize all of that? Because it definitely, your creativity turns into money, your genius, what God gave you, your gifts. So we definitely got to be thankful for that, because not everybody is chosen to be a vessel for the world. So I'm grateful that I have a sister that I was able to look up to in the craft. You know, everything that was instilled in me, I got from you. You know, I watched you. So I'm excited, y'all. Welcome to Give It Life. You got Vocals by Jamel. We got DJ SUPERSTONE. You got your girl Morgan Flowerchild. I'm an artist in my own right. We got Oz over there. Oz on
In the background.
Yeah.
In the background, that's Oz. It's like the industry. Woo!
It's in the background.
Okay. Everybody, people in the background make money. People in the background make money. The producers, the stage managers, the lights, the sound, the engineers. They yeah.
Hey. And you know
Anybody out there that wants the spotlight.
And you know about that stuff, the background stuff, because you do theater and all that. So you know you need all the people in the background to make everything
Crazy.
work.
It's crazy that when you get a degree in theater, people think, oh, you're on stage, you're acting. No, I built sets. I got dirty. I had things fall on me, big wood pieces. I learned how to work sound. I learned lights. I learned stage management, how to run a theater, how to work a venue, house management. you get all of that with a theater degree. So I can work any arena out here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Hey,
So,
Morgan, let me ask you. Hey, Morgan, can I ask you, what is a prop master?
The prop master makes sure that all the props are gathered before the show. Even during rehearsals, you have the prop master has a table. They get if the actor has to hold the notebook for Act 1, Scene 2, you make sure that notebook is there every show.
Yes.
Make sure when the actor gets off stage, you make sure that notebook is put back on that table. Exactly. The guns, make sure they don't have no bullets in them. Make sure they're ready to go. Make sure everything is clean and sanitized. Prop masters make money, and you got to go find your props as well. The prop master.
Well, let me talk about that. I was on tour, and that's dope, Morgan. That you have all those skills. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful thing.
I love it. Yes.
When I was on tour with a play called Secret Lovers. It was Carl Payne and Keith Washington, Melba Moore. I mean, it was a huge, beautiful cast. And yeah, before we get on that stage, that table must have every prop, and right at the exact same place that it was for the show the day before. So because it's dark back there, you know what I mean? They're like, okay, you gotta come up, you gotta get down, hurry up, come downstairs, get the background singers over there. It's so much going on.
Backstage.
So you being that, you have to be able to multitask.
Oh yeah, you gotta be smart. You gotta be literally like brain smart to be book smart to work in the theater.
Yeah.
It's a lot of knowledge, a lot of vocabulary, a lot of being here. Then you got to get over there in 3 seconds. You got to help this person with a costume change right after this scene.
Pinning stuff, putting on the mics. My mics used to fall off, so they had to put mine up in my wig.
Yes.
You know,
and patience. If you're not patient, don't go into theater.
Not patient. So if you're not patient, right?
You're not patient,
that's not your field.
Not go to theater.
Correct.
I'm for real.
Woo!
Y'all, we have a number that people can call in to talk to Jamelle and our guests if they want to. So I think
and like and subscribe.
And subscribe to iAccess Radio on YouTube.
Correct.
Go follow Vocals by Jamelle, Flowerchild Productions, Len Kershaw, DJ Superstone. Go follow so that you know you get notifications every time we have a show, so we don't have to keep reminding you all, on Sunday.
Come and see it. Come and see it.
But y'all know we here.
Exactly.
Y'all know we here.
Tell them, Superstone. We
don't do no mid-season cut off like hour and everything else.
347-708-0216. Yes. The number.
And I think it's on the screen at this point right now anyway. It's on the screen right now.
And
that's right.
Share this episode of the show so there are artists out there who we don't know that you know. So when you press share, they're gonna come and they're gonna see, I can learn something from these artists, and I want to share with my friends. And the share button is powerful.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
It's so powerful.
Like and subscribe.
The subscribe, the comment.
Hit that like button so the notifications can go out.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly. So it's amazing that, just getting that comment and getting that like and getting that share, you know what I mean? It catapults.
Yeah.
It catapults.
Yes.
Then people start to see.
Catapults.
Right? Everybody gets to see, what's going on out there. I think I see EK over there. Let's talk more. So we're not gonna put EK on yet, but EK he is the producer of "Talking Me to Death," the single by Vocals by Jamelle, and that record is so dope. And I actually have producers that hit me like, "Yo, that shit is crazy. That shit is bananas." and it knocks and it's classic. It's a beautiful record. And some people even say that they can't duplicate that.
Right.
Give me something like that because it's so fire.
And it's so your style. It's so your style.
When he
Speaking of your style, Jamel, speaking of your style, I want the people to understand how long you've been doing this, how much you've done, because you're my sister. I grew up with you in the household, so I see my sister. If people see a picture of me and you, they're like, oh, look at Morgan's sister. They're so cute. But I want people to understand, like, you do this. I'm about to share your bio real quick. I want the people to listen to how dope Vocals by Jamelle is, the brand. All right. Vocals by Jamelle, aka Tara Jamelle Jones, Yonkers, New York, born and raised in White Plains, New York. She grew up in the music business in a household that was ran by her talented, business-minded parents that were full-time professionals and full-time music managers of a band led by the legendary Von Mason. Vocals by Jamelle's childhood was full of performances, late-night rehearsals, auditions, studio recordings, getting booked for commercials, voice lessons, and so much more. She was birthed for this business. Understand that. She is a multi-talented creator and global artist, not local, global artist who has worked in the music industry and theater industry for many years. She worked and toured in Paris, Africa, Germany, Italy, United Kingdom, Canada, LA, and most cities in the United States. Listen, y'all listening though? She has graced records, huge projects, stages, theaters, television, work budgets, worked with record labels, written and co-written for, opened up for, vocal coach, performed studio and live background vocals on featured major albums with, listen, Tracy Morgan, French Montana, Joe, Trey Songz, Master Ace, Jim Jones, Ashanti, Fabulous, Eve, 3LW, Ja Rule, DMX, Shannon Green, Leslie Odom Jr., Dame Dash, Melba Moore, Marley Marl, Carol Mirage, B-Hawk, sorry, Keisha Shante, The Temptations, Mashonda, MC Hammer, Melvin Van Peebles, Andre Betts, The Bundys, Jersey Monet, Swiss Beats, Brandy, Carl Payne, Eddie F., Keith Washington, Little G, Peebo Bryson, Soul Train, Motown, DreamWorks, Rough Riders, Loud RCA, Jive Records, Universal, Sony BMG Canada, M3 Records, and a host of others. I don't know. Okay, I'm not even done. I'm not even done. Hold on. I'm getting there. Her overseas presence has been amazing and featured on various albums, TV, and radio commercials that have done very well abroad. BBJ landed an ad, Vocals by Jamelle. And okay, I had to put two and two together. Okay. Did an ad, the game Twister. She did an ad with the game Twister that ran in Germany, Italy, and New York, as well as Maybelline, Lone Jewelers, and Campbell Soup. Music releases overseas have been a huge part of Vocals by Jamelle's world. Selfish Lover and the song Journey, produced by Lem Springsteen, to name a few, were smashes that led to leasing and placements on major ads overseas. I want the singers and the artists that are listening, that are watching, to really understand the creative genius that's being monetized and listen to the bio for real, for real. In 2018, Vocals by Jamelle suffered a heart attack due to the stresses of anxiety in the industry, life, and so many deadlines that took her for a loop. She went through horrible depression, lung, breathing problems, and lots of issues stemming from the ordeal till this day. She's built with the bricks, an amazing spirit and family that got her through. As an artist, vocal coach, vocal producer, Vocals by Jamelle has helped so many artists in their development. Understand the word, helped other artists. Hear that. Helped other artists develop. And now it's her time to shine. She's currently working on a major solo project of her own. Not only does she write the songs, She vocal produces them and adds all the backgrounds and records her own vocals in her own studio. No need for any engineer until the record is complete and ready for the mix and master.
Hey!
Monetize your genius. Monetize your genius. So, singles like When the Smoke Clears, which was produced by Mondo Beats. Talking Me to Death, which is produced by EK Got Skills, who's here with us tonight. And upcoming single 360, produced by the mega producer Jimi Hendrix, are available on all music platforms. That's 3 singles y'all could go buy right now. That's 3 singles y'all can go purchase right now. This vocal beast goes hard and is ready for the world to hear what she has. The artist, business owner of Vocals by Jamelle, the brand and Voice to Life T. Go get your T. Vocal coach, teacher, singer, songwriter, studio engineer, vocal producer, actress, manager, author, co-host of Give It Life podcast. Yay! And background singer has made a mark in the music world and still striving for the next best thing. Let's give it up for Vocals by Jamelle. The building with Vocals by Jamelle. So she's a host on this show, but tonight we get to dig into her career. You all can call in and ask questions, find out about anything that you want to know about monetizing your genius, making your brand pop, because that's what she's dope at. She's definitely coached a whole lot of artists. So I want to find out from you, Jamelle, what drives your creativity? What drives your creativity?
What drives my creativity? This right here. This right here. This right here.
Yes.
In my soul. Woo, I don't even know if I can even talk right now because I'm so emotional. But because after you said heart attack, I'm just like, whoa. That was such a crazy time in my life. Went through so much with that. That's something that catapulted Voice to Life T. I said, okay, I had a heart attack. I didn't die. I stayed the course. I went and did my my recovery and all that at the hospital. What is it called?
You just said it.
Recovery.
It was recovery, but it was called something else. But you know, I got through that almost a year's worth.
I guess if you want to say rehab, but
that's it.
Recovery.
That's it, Superstone. But yes, I went through the rehab. I graduated out of there, and I said, wait a second. There's much more in this life that I need to do. I said, I'm going to start a company. Yeah. For a T for vocals, for people that sing, for people that just talk. I mean, this T helps people that are going through laryngitis and bronchitis and rawness, within the vocal cords, the vocal folds. So why not make a T? I'm a vocal coach.
Yes.
What better way to monetize and to give a product or have a product there to support people with voices.
Okay.
But also those that want to be that's an orator. It's anyone that wants to be an orator.
Exactly. Anyone.
DJ Superstone, tell the people what an orator is.
Right, what's an orator?
An orator is a person that does any kind of public speaking at a large value.
Awesome. So y'all know, you know what I'm saying? We got big vocab on here.
Trying to bring all the
the SAT words are very prevalent.
SAT is it safe to say that I said, okay, so my question was, what drives your creativity? And you told me about the T, but you said your heart and was here.
My heart, my soul, life in general, just life in general, the things that you go through on a normal basis, relationships. Like, let's take Talking Me to Death, for instance. Talking Me to Death is a real life song. That's a song that really happened. So go listen to that record and you'll see how I felt when I wrote that song. I was in tears. I was in a depression when I wrote that record, and it comes through. If you go and see the people's comments on YouTube, they are feeling this shit inside of their bodies.
I read all 60 of them comments, and they are awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
It's more now, though. It's more now. You got to go back and see. It's more.
That was yesterday.
So just to say where it comes from, Morgan, it's just life. It comes from
life experiences.
So you said you mentioned your family coming through, like being a part of your story and your inspiration. How has family been incorporated in your drive to create?
Oh, gosh, look at the people around me. I mean, come on. You got mommy and daddy. You know, mommy was financial services, AT&T, Saudi Arabia for years and years and years and years. She retired from AT&T. Daddy's a tax accountant, IBM, huge company. You know, he's a tax accountant now. He has his own company. Mommy has her own company. Then they have a company together called Something Special. They are continuing and continuing and continuing to make that money.
Yes.
Make that money. Those companies. It's called drive. It's called
and it inspires you.
And it's inspiration. And then to look at you, my sister. I mean, come on. Look at the things that you have done in this industry. And then, you know, to see you from a young child, you're 7 years younger than me, to see you from that to now, you know, look at all the things that you have done. Look at all the movies, the acting, the theater, the teaching, the choreography, your businesses. You know what I mean? You are someone that I look up to as well. You, mommy, daddy, and then, you know, all the people in family that give you that spirituality. If you cry, I'm going to punch you through this screen.
Oh, sorry. You know I'm emotional.
I'm emotional too.
Okay. I know.
So we have a caller. Let's see who that is.
Turn your light down. Make sure you turn your speaker down.
They gone?
The caller hung up.
Caller hung up. Okay. So at this, can we get EK on? So what are we gonna do? Are we gonna play the video before we talk to EK? Are we gonna play the video?
We're gonna play the song because I don't think the video is up, but we're gonna play the
Yeah,
song.
we got the song. We got the video.
Hit the
Here we
song.
go.
Oh, my joint.
Here we go. Talking me to death.
I'm in the video. Why?
Silly of me, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'ma find a real one that's ready to give real love to me. Tired of that white face shit, talking me to death, head again. I deserve more, I'm done, had enough, calling it quits. Silly of me, to think that I had only you. I believed you when you said that you was ready. And I believed you when you said I was your only lady. I feel so stupid, foolish, gullible, I'm mad as hell. Damn. This right here ain't what I dreamed of. Thought I was walking into love, but no. To give real love to me. Tired of that white face shit, talking me to death, head again. I deserve more, I'm done, had enough, calling it quits. Silly of me to think that I had all of you. My life already filled with mad drama, now you added to it. Had me take my wall down, boy, you ain't shit. You had me giddy, you was the gold. I can't believe me and me ate it up. This right here ain't what I dreamed of. Thought I was walking in the love, but no. I'ma find a real one to give real love to me. Tired of that white fish shit talking me to death and again. I deserve more. I'm done had enough. Call me the queen. Silly you to think that silly me to think that to think I had you. Silly me to think that
Poppin'! Woo! So, everybody, we have the producer of Talking Me to Death right here in front of our faces. His name is EK Got Skills. And can I give y'all to government?
Yes.
Okay, Edward Tucker. He is the bomb. He is the bomb. Clearly. I got people
What's up?
night, day and night. Who produced that record? Who produced the record? He is fire. So here he is. Welcome, EK.
Welcome, EK. I'm a fan. Yeah.
What's up, everybody?
So I want to talk to you actually about what were you feeling or where were you at when you created that track? Because I'm telling you, it was made for me.
Yes.
Where were you? What were you doing?
Well, I'm where I'm at right now. Where I'm always at.
Okay.
You know, it was like that's like so you know, like I was hearing the beat, like hearing the song the way I wanted to go, and I just tried to put it together and just bring together what I was hearing in my head.
Right.
And then when I linked up with you, I sent you maybe 3 or 4 joints or whatever that I felt from when I worked with you a long back in the day.
Yes.
And it was one of them, and you liked it, and you blessed it. You brought it to the neck, took it to over the top.
Wow. That joint is crazy, EK.
Yo.
I want to know where's your inspiration come from? When you produce tracks, do you have any artists that you're inspired on? Oh, we got a phone call.
Do we have a caller?
Sorry, EK.
Turn your background down.
Oh, hello?
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 Hello, are you there?
Yes, hi, it's me, Alima Jamal.
Hi.
How are you?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Oh my goodness, that brought me to tears.
Wow.
Brought me to tears just now. Like, you know you already inspired me, and that just brought me to tears. I just had to call it.
Amazing. Oh my God. Thank you, Alima, so much. Thank you. I appreciate it so much.
Oh my goodness. I'm definitely going to go and get it. I'm going to definitely share it. You know that. Like, that was amazing.
Yes, please do. Please share.
Right.
Share. That's Alima. She's dope. She's an artist. You'll be hearing her record soon. So we can hear your records, Alima.
Thank you. And you guys are doing an amazing job, by the way.
Thank you. Blessings.
Thank you.
Blessings.
Thank you.
Yes. Hello, I'm sorry?
Oh no, Morgan was saying thank you.
Calling
Okay.
in.
Saying
great.
thank you.
Take care. Have a great night.
You too.
You as well. Thank you.
Aw, that's Alima. That's so dope. She works with Jimmy. She's working with Jimi Kendrix right now as well.
Oh, nice. Yes.
So-
I love it.
But let's get back to EK. So
Yeah.
we were
I
asking.
really want to know what inspires him or who inspires him. Like what artists, coming up, growing up, what did you listen to and what drives your production?
Well, first, it's not really an artist that inspires me. It's God, because He gave me the talent to do what I do. And
Okay.
I've been in the game for years and years and years. Like, I just be on a low, but I started out playing the drums in church. My grandfather was a bishop, and that's where basically my musical background comes from. And I just graduated. Like, I started playing the piano, I started playing the guitar, I started DJing when hip hop came out. Then I started MCing. Then I learned how to make beats. Then I learned how to make records. So I just continually just tried to push the envelope. But music,
Yes.
that's my thing. I've been doing it forever, and I just was happy to link up with talented people in the business,
Yes.
like Dinky Bingham, name a few. I linked up with people that were already big in the business, and they were able to make me step up my career. And that's pretty much it. I just even if I didn't make a dime or sell a record, I would still be making records because I just love music like that.
That's real.
Yes. I tell people all that. Love it. Love what you're doing.
And you
The
can
money will come.
And you can tell the way EK speaks. I just love how he's like melodious and he's like mad smooth. That's EK since I've known him. That is him. So yeah, you can tell that it's from his core. It's from his spirit.
Definitely.
It's so spiritual. Just looking at him and just listening to how he's speaking of it. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. You are so talented, EK. God, you are so talented and you're anointed. You know what I mean? It is spiritual at the end of the day. And I want to thank you for allowing me to rip your track. You know what I mean? So I want to actually talk about or just give a list of what EK has done. And he did speak about Dinky Bingham. I've worked with Dink, and Dink is a beast. That's Yummy Bingham. That's Yummy Bingham's dad. And I actually did a jazz album with Andre Betts, and I did a record.
The connection. That's crazy.
Jazz record that I did with Dink.
Yeah, I remember that.
Crazy. Let me read this out. Discography: DJ Clue, Backstage Rockefeller, a record called Darlin', and that was written by Rel. That was Rel. That was Rel. Rel Medicine, Rockefeller, Next Train. Haley Brothers is called Pick Me Up. Bobby Brown, Feeling. Michael Speaks, dope. Who Loves You? Get Around. Miss Jones, Motown, Think About It. 30 Grand. Street Science, So Easy. Lord Finesse on Tommy Boy, Keep Moving. Star Dragon, Wu-Tang.
Oh, wow.
Dwellers, EK?
Say that again?
Is it called Dwellers?
Oh, yeah, Dwellers.
Dwellers. Yeah, DW Soldiers. And Michael Bolton, remix for Sexual Healing. So this is amazing.
Wow.
This is amazing. He got those classics, those classic people, and those names that everybody knows. I know every name on that sheet.
I know every name.
Me too, which is incredible. So,
now, EK, can you talk about the equipment you use? And does that inspire who and what and why you work with certain artists?
It doesn't really inspire like who I work with, because whoever I work with, I got to cater to getting the best out of whatever I can get out of them. So As far as what I use mostly the computer. Um, I used to record on tape on 2 inch, back in the
2.5
day.
inch. Yeah, we did
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So now I use the computer. I use Logic, um, by Apple.
Logic is dope.
Logic is
Yeah,
dope.
I got Pro Tools. I use every major program, um, Performer, Reasons. I have them. I can use them, but
You can infuse right.
yeah, but most of the time when I'm creating, I use Logic. Um, I have a I got a setup in my home studio. I got the Behringer. That's the Behringer.
Dope.
Yeah, and you got the Focusrite as your interface. I'm
Yeah,
seeing you.
yeah. I got the Focusrite.
Dope.
JBLs. You know what I mean? Then I also got mad more. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy in here. So
Crazy. You like the site. You like
It works. Don't lose what works.
yeah,
That's the whole idea. Don't
No.
lose what works.
Correct.
So
Correct.
I get the sound I want, and that's what I pretty much go on is the sound. So as long as it sounds good to me, I'm good with it. Try to lock it in and keep it
I
moving.
love that. I love that. I think that's the legend. I think that's the legend in him as well. That's the legend in him. You hear his answers. That's the legend in him. If you understand what I'm saying. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. People just go, oh, I just use this, and this is where I go, and this. He's like he's like a scientist. Whatever sounds good.
Never sounds good.
I love that.
I know that feeling.
Yeah, I think that's beautiful.
Oh,
That's beautiful. EK, I want to say thank you so much for coming on and sharing with us and joining us on this wonderful, wonderful platform tonight, which is Vocals by Jamelle tonight. And you're coming on. And I want to thank you for contributing. Yeah, because, yeah. This is us. We own this damn record together, don't we?
Yes.
So we gonna make some money. We gonna make some money off this shit.
And we gonna build. This song is gonna ride into the summer of 2021.
yes, speak it.
To the summer that we didn't have.
Speak it. Yes.
We didn't have a summer.
Manifest.
We gonna have a summer in 21, and
Yeah.
that song gonna
Let's
ride out.
go.
Yeah.
I just want to say thank you for spitting that crack on it for me, and you know what I mean, taking that to the mountaintop.
You're what?
It's only the beginning.
That's so crazy to me. Yeah.
You don't have no idea. It's only the beginning.
Yes.
Yeah, when this Coronas is over, like I've been doing a couple of little sessions at my joint. I just finished doing I'm doing Men of Vision. Remember them, the group back in the day, Men of Vision?
I do.
I know
Okay.
you do, Superstone.
Yeah, I'm working with them now. They've been to the spot a few times. I'm doing actually me and Dink is doing it, but Dink is in North Carolina, so I'm doing me and Dink been doing the music together. I've been doing all the backgrounds here at my spot, and then once I finish all the backgrounds, they going to North Carolina and do the leads with Dink. But
Wow.
once you feel comfortable getting around, man, Melly Mel, come to the crib, because we did the whole album in
Well,
2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? You just I got 60 joints on deck, straight fire. So you just gotta come through. You know what I mean?
EK, let the people know where they can reach out to you, because there might be some aspiring artists that want to be part of what you're doing.
right.
Buy some tracks. Purchase some tracks.
Right.
Okay. My Instagram is EK Got Skills. at EK Got Skills on Instagram. My Facebook is Edward Tucker.
Okay.
At Facebook. My email is ekgotskills, 2 L's, 2 Z's at
Yahoo.
I'm gonna follow you as well.
Wait, are you doing Yahoo or you doing Gmail?
I'm doing both. I got a lot of things popping over here. So I got Yahoo, I got Gmail, I got
You gotta have it all.
I got .net, I got all that. So
Like, yo, I got everything. Y'all can get in touch with me anywhere. So I love this
That's
stuff.
a fact.
Oh, EK.
I'm definitely gonna follow you, my dude.
all right, that's
Following
what's up.
Been following. I'm a fan.
EK, we'll be talking to you soon.
All right, thank you, one love.
It was great.
All right.
Thank you.
Amazing.
I love it. I love it.
Amazing.
Yo, that's so dope to me that we got legends. We got legends in the building. We got legends
Yeah.
in our lives. Being in this industry for so long. And what's crazy is that he just invited you to the house to come make an album. Yo, Jamel, I got 60 tracks.
Right.
So people fight. Artists fight looking for a producer. Producers be like, my tracks is 5,000. My tracks is 10,000. You got people that's like ready to throw you tracks. You know
And
what I'm saying?
Morg, I'm mad that people want to be picky to choose a name over what the product is.
Thank you.
Don't choose a name over the work, because the
Yes.
work is what we do.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. That's amazing to say. And
And
you know,
that brings me to my next question, because Jamel, we wasn't able to touch on this yet.
okay.
You teach vocal lessons.
Yes.
You teach voice lessons.
Yes.
I'm sure artists come to you, they're like, oh my gosh, Jamel. They probably follow you, they probably seen your work. And then you hear somebody who they just don't have it at all.
Yeah.
What is your process with vocal students who are like, I want to be a singer, but
Wow.
you
That's
get
a
people
hard
who
question.
are working in the industry and they sound great.
That's
And
hard.
how does that process go with a vocal student when you get your vocal students?
Well, I'm a teacher just from birth. I'm a teacher, it's embedded in me, and it's embedded in me to help someone to get to the next level, to graduate to the next level.
Right.
No, maybe they're not going to sound like a Beyonce, but maybe they could sound like a Keisha Cole. You know what I'm saying? So there's calibers in this,
Right.
And initially what I tell them when they come to me, I'm like, what I want to say. If you can speak, you can sing.
Gotcha.
If you can speak, you can sing, but that doesn't mean that you're going to be able to sing well.
Jamel, remind them you're an empath.
I am an empath, and I do feel people beforehand. Yes, I do. And that is an energy that's kind of like a blessing and a curse for me. It's a blessing and a curse, but it helps me a lot of the times as well. But
Every time. Not
Yeah.
all of the time. Every
Yeah.
time.
yeah. But I do get people that do come to me that I'm like, oh gosh, I don't know what to do with them. And number one is because a lot of them don't listen. They don't listen.
Criticism, they
That's
can't.
honest.
Yeah, if you were to listen to me and listen and I'm giving you a vocal technique to okay, let me just give it to you. Hello, 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 hello. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's the extension of speaking.
Yes.
Okay? But then you have to use this.
Yeah.
Your ear. So I get people that come to me that have ear problems, ear situations, then I have to ear train them. That
Right.
takes them all
That's
the way.
first.
Exactly. It takes them all the way before ABC.
Right.
Before. Because you got to be able to hear first. You know what I mean? Let's say, for instance, Like sometimes I'll just play a major C. And they'll be singing up here. A F.
Why they in F?
Why they in F? So that's an awkward position for me.
Yes.
Because they wanted to come and take voice lessons.
Right.
You know, so that means that they thought that they had a special talent before coming to me. So it gets a little tricky, but I'm going to stop there on that one.
Okay, you work it out. You work it out.
I work it out.
Do we have any Jamelle, like any of her songs, any tracks that we can hear from you? Because I know we've heard, you know, When the Smoke Clears, those are your singles that are out.
Yes.
Do we have any, I know you were with a group called the Bundys, signed by Master Ace.
Yes, I was.
Legend.
Yes.
Like, I know that group is. Tell us about that group that you're in, the Bundys, because I know outside of being solo, you work with collaborations.
Yeah, I was in a group called the Bundys with my boy Pav Bundy. Pav, yeah, we call him Pav. And his first name is actually Paris, which is amazing. And we went to Paris actually, so that was so crazy. So we got signed to M3 Records, which is Master Ace the Legends label, as the Bundys, and we were characters come to life, cartoon come to life.
Yes.
We were very colorful, and plus we were big. We were plus size, which made it very special.
Yeah. And
the overseas, they really caught on to us and loved us because we were so different.
Exactly.
So
the characters.
I mean,
it came across in your music too. Y'all were fearless with your characters in your music.
It was like Black Eyed. We were like the Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah. Hey, Yo Melly.
Yo Melly.
Pretty for a big girl.
Girl. And I got that a lot. You're pretty for a big girl. So to put that out there, because it was kind of Missy Elliott like as well.
Yes. Yeah. That's why I love Bundy.
Yeah. So we were in Paris. We were in Morocco. We did a video on camels.
Yeah.
In Morocco. Our fat asses were on camels, and I almost fell over the damn camel into the damn dirt. So just a beautiful experience. I want to thank Master Ace for that. And I did a record with him and Ed O.G. on the Arts and Entertainment album. I mean, come on. He's a legend, you know? A legend. And it was just, and what's the white rapper?
Eminem
named Ace his top rapper, you know, which is so incredible. So I did a song called Here I Go, and I want you guys to hear that rap.
Here I go. Yeah. Here we go. Yo, this track really reminds me of when I got my deal in 1990. Moms wasn't behind me, didn't take too kindly. I had to find me, so I came in blindly. Got a contract to buy me. Ted got the demo, had Mercury sign me. Hip hop became a part of. I gotta have it. Bugaboo be a father. See, I went for mine. Next album, Roxbury 02119. Yeah, it didn't sell as well. People started saying they could tell I fell. Third album was coming out sloppy. All of a sudden, Mercury dropped me. It felt like my world ended until I found the blessings of independence. Life can bust your bubble. It's an everyday grind and a constant struggle. Bam, I got hit with the target with Master Ace, a new project. Here I go.
Been on the road to success from the very beginning. Saw everyone around me was steadily winning. I was in the driver's seat, but I lost control. Now it's time to take a shit or get up off the bowl. I mean the mortgage due. Tuition for my daughter's school gotta be in before August 2. I still want to fight, but it don't seem right. It's like, why wage a battle when the war is through? I know where I'm going, but that place is far. Kinda feel like the dog trying to chase the car. No matter how fast I run, I'll never catch it. And that reality I gotta face tomorrow. Most times I feel like, what is the use? I got a good mind, I should put it to use. My transit score was the open proof, but I don't wanna be the man in the token booth, or the man saying watch the closing doors, and give up this life full of shows and tours. I know a lot of niggas selling real estate, but if I did, then I really wouldn't feel as great. This time truly I'm torn, cause my wife want that brand new Louis Vuitton, and I just got a call to do another show. Damn, once again, here I go.
Here I go again. I've been doing this since I was a little girl. This music thing is like my whole world. It's what I love for sure, but it's so damn hard to kick down them doors. But I hustle, cause I want it. Gotta struggle if you want it, cause can't nobody keep me down. My passion's gonna keep me around. Riding, touring, studio, anything to keep my mind on. So here I go. Here we go. Hey, yeah. Here we go. Gotta keep fighting, cause we grinding in like diamonds. Keep shining.
Yeah, I shine, you shine, 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 I shine, you shine, 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 I shine, you shine, 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 I shine, you shine, shine, shine.
Are watching. My sister's very busy. I've never asked her these business questions before, because when we do talk, we be like, yo, I'm making mac and cheese. Yo, what you doing? Ah, you stupid. Ah, look at your hair. You look ugly.
What up, bro?
We don't be talking about, we talk about business, but you know, if somebody's messing with us, we'd be like, yo, guess, but question.
Okay.
Let's say I'm an artist who has no experience like that. I have a couple of records, you know what I'm saying, amongst my community, and I want to work with somebody dope. I want to call Jamel, and I want to be a feature on a Jamel record, or I want Jamel to be a feature on my record.
Right.
How do you determine if you're gonna? Does the money matter? If they could pay you your worth, will you get on it? Will you do the song, or do you say, "Peace out"?
I gotta hear you.
Thank you, Superstone. Yes, there has to be a caliber. You have to be at some point for me to say, I'm gonna put my name and my voice on that, you know?
My brand.
My brand on that, exactly. Like there's some people that I have done backgrounds for and stuff, and then I would tell the producer, don't put my name on it.
Wow.
Don't put my name on it. I'll get paid ask a lot of money, but I don't want my name on that.
Sorry. So you can do ghost background.
Honest.
Yes, and it's ghost backgrounds, you know, and I know probably at the end of the day they're like, okay, why is she not on here? But yeah, there has to be a caliber. I have to hear what you do, and I want to know what you've done in the music business. And I know that you have to have a starting point. Just like when you go to a job interview and you say, I don't have any experience. Somebody has to give you that first chance. So if I do hear somebody that's dope, I'm like, yo, let me help you. So there are those instances where somebody is so incredible that you're like, oh, I think I want to give them something, you know, some of me.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Jamel, can I ask you? I know we're winding down to like only 10 minutes left.
Yeah.
What is your feelings on L.A. Reid selling 160 of his royalties and everything to a company called Hypnosis? It's not fair what's happening right now. There's a lot of people that's holding publishing and they're selling it to a company called Hypnosis. And there's a G in it, if anybody wants to look it up.
I wonder
it's not good.
What that's about. Is this 100% publishing?
He spent $1 billion on a bunch of people's publishing.
Wow.
His name is Mark. I can't remember his last name, but the company is called Hypnosis. That's how it's pronounced.
I'm going to look this up because this is something that is intriguing and very interesting to me.
And I had to spark it here on our platform.
Obviously, he saw that this was something that could make tons of profit.
Right.
Royalties for the rest of his life, obviously.
And but he has investors. He has investors. And why did L.A. Reid just sell 160? He sold TLC. He sold too many people's publishing.
Wow.
to say I'm going to put them in a position to get royalties, but you sold what they worked for.
But wait a second. So what? Okay, so I just want to know, just as a songwriter, you know, I've been writing for years. You have to absolutely get consent from the songwriters first. So if the songwriters are okay with it, then I'd say you go with it. Maybe they got
paying them off. He's paying them off to stay silent and moving it.
The advances. He's giving them a huge advance. Which Superstone, they probably do need the money at this point in their life.
So is that considered a publishing deal that we shouldn't encourage our listeners or followers to even do?
I think it's like a baby. Like you, that's your baby. That's your art. That's your legendary.
More. You.
I don't see
a plus in that.
Or giving away anything because for some money. I just don't.
But as a songwriter, and you got to think about radio, you got to think about streaming. You know, the industry has totally catapulted to something for the alien to us, almost at this point. You know, and I personally think that artists are scared. Artists are scared of what this is becoming, y'all.
Only because of the industry and where it is right now.
Exactly. So they're gonna be like, ooh, money. You know, you want to buy my publishing? Okay, take it.
Hold that thought, y'all. Call in. Y'all got about 5 minutes to ask.
Y'all got 5 minutes.
Y'all got 7. Y'all got like
add on to this conversation.
Find out some information that you need that she would normally charge for, because she charges for consultations.
Because this is actually a consultation.
She charges.
Y'all don't even understand the jewels that just got dropped.
This is epic, y'all. I need y'all to understand. Now, don't be acting all like, oh, you know what I'm saying? When she, you know, can't talk to us and she can't even do this show, then y'all gonna be wanting to try to get to her. I mean, trying to call her personal phone, calling me to ask for her email. I'm gonna be like, nah, B. Like, you have mad time. You have mad weeks to watch Give It Life, son.
Right. But I just want to say thanks to whoever's out there watching right now. Just thank you for coming on and watching. The show is scheduled actually to 10:15 tonight. So we're till 10:15. We're going.
Call in still.
Yes, they can call in. And I just want to say, all the artists out there that have a story and that has something that drives them, has something that has saddens them and put them into a pit, or something that was so beautiful that has happened to you, write it down. Write it down. It is a diary. It's a diary. And guess what? It's also therapy. It's also therapy. I was crying before I even got on the show tonight because I have anxiety, of course. You know, I think everybody probably knows this at this point. But I think about so many different things at once, and that is what anxiety is. You're thinking of so many thoughts, and you cannot get a direct foot on it.
Right.
It's us being creatives, and
epic at the same time.
Yeah, we're creatives and we're passionate about us, and that's why we get anxiety.
Right.
Anxiety is huge, and anxiety, and you can use it. You can use it to fuel you. You can use it to fuel you. You know, and this song, Talking Me to Death, number one,
It's a part of my diary. It's a part of my diary. It's what I went through. It's a fucking hell that I went through, and I wrote about it. And I can always go back and always go back. You know what I mean? And going back and keep listening to it. It's like, oh God, the memories come back. But it's beautiful that you can put it down.
And the album's gonna be that much more crazier.
The album's gonna be that much more, exactly. And then there's women out there that have gone through the same situation.
Men too.
And that's why it's going to be a hit, because it's relatable. Nobody wants to hear something that they can't relate to.
It ain't sexist. It's men and women.
Yeah, and I'm glad you're saying that. It is actually men and women. But yeah, but I think I'm speaking to the women with this record. If I could speak to the men, I'd gladly,
But they can relate, because I already know.
Yeah.
You can relate.
Yeah.
And before we start running out of time, I want to say this. Jamel said right. I live by this. Can y'all see this?
Well, your space.
Your little earth background.
It's white and black paper. It's white and black paper.
Okay.
We take everything. The artist takes everything off of paper and we bring it to life. We give it life.
We give it life.
You give it life.
You write the song. You write the TV show. You write whatever it is that you want to put on the stage. You write the concept and you bring it to life. It's not white and black. Color it. Inflect it. Put your take pop on that shit. So that's what it's all about. That's what Jamel does. That's what DJ Superstone does. That's what we do as artists. And I want y'all to not hold back, because guess what? None of us have to wake up tomorrow. As you can see, Jamel, when she wakes up, she decides I'm going to make a tea for the artist. I'm going to write a song of what I went through to help other people. I'm going to be in a show and sing my heart out for the people. So it's not always about us. It's what God gave us on the end to produce. Even the situations, the stuff that we go through as people, we go through it for a reason. We don't go through it because so we can deal with the hurt and mental issues our whole life. It's so we can produce and help the next person get through what they're going through. So never wake up and be like, I don't have this, I don't have that. Oh my God, my dog died. Everything.
Hear me. Bongo, by the way.